Okay, we're back again with Jenny and Kim. We're going to do a flat iron style now. This is the last one that Kim will do on Jenny. They've both been good sports to help me out to do these things. So we're going to begin now with a flat iron. She's going to subsection her, divide her out, and then start flat ironing. It won't take probably 10-15 minutes. She doesn't have really thick hair, but it'll show you the correct way to do flat ironing. And whether you want to give it a little bend or whether you want it board straight, it doesn't matter. They'll decide what they want. Okay? You can begin. She's using Hot Sets 22, and it will help to protect the hair. It's a heat protectant, but it also aids in the process. We appreciate Jenny being a good sport. This is more the Jenny style than the Curly style we had a while ago. What do you have it set on? What degree?
40. And I'm kind of just tilting it under.
She's doing a slide bevel. The reason that she uses a comb while she's flat ironing is if you take your hand and grab that hair while you're flat ironing, you'll burn your fingers. And so it's better to use a comb, and it helps to maximize the heat moving through the hair. Looking good. Her hair in the back is cut in a 45 C shaping, so that in the center is the shortest part, and then it gets a little bit longer from just behind the ears to the front of the head. Once she's completely flat ironed, you'll be able to see that style. I'm sure you saw it when we did the round brush blow dry earlier. It's a very good style for her facial shape. You've been studying about facial shapes, and if you want to elongate or add width, If you want to elongate, you have straight, smooth lines beside the face. But if you want to add width, you'd use the color curl and all the things that we just took out of her hair. So now we are doing the more flattering style for her facial shape. We're learning techniques is the reason we're not talking so much about facial shapes and what is going to be the most flattering style, because we're just learning how to do the techniques for the most part. But right now, she's getting a flat iron to go somewhere, and she's going to look very nice with her flat iron.
Good.
Keep going. Looking very nice.
Oh, good.
Huh?
I need my clip.
Need a clip.
Got it.
These two are being so quiet, they're actually cousins, and they would usually be just really harassing one another, but right now they're being very quiet. I think they think it's business as usual. I appreciate all the help. Where did all that beautiful curl go? It's amazing with nowadays technology how we can go from one style to the other in less than an hour. She's had 4 looks. It
Very quick.
seemed like more time to you guys because we've done 3 different videos with it. But actually all 3 of these videos are done in less than an hour. So it's an amazing time we live in for hairstyling. I know that when I was a teenager, and I don't think I'm old or anything, but when I was a teenager, it would take an afternoon of a couple of hours to have any one of the looks that she just had, because that was the days before thermal styling, where we used rollers and dryers that you had to set under for hours to make clients beautiful and to get ourselves that way. So it's a wonderful time in hairstyling that we live in, so that you can get any look you want in just a very short time.
Even so much has changed since I went to school.
Oh, yes. In 20 years, hairstyling has changed tremendously. Now you can go from short hair to long hair and beautifully to where no one knows that you have put in extensions. That's another thing that we're going to be learning. I'm going to do a set of extensions for you, a couple of them. We're going to do a sew-in extension, and then we're going to be doing tape-in extensions. That's going to be toward the end of the course. That's the advanced ones. You're going to learn the styling techniques first. Then we'll learn the techniques of adding hair and making your hair look longer, shorter. We're going to even learn how to do hair up by sewing it in. So it's going to be a wonderful semester that we're going to continue to have. Even with distance education, you're going to learn a lot. If you want to use some of that oil, feel free.
Is this oil?
Mm-hmm. We've used a lot of product in her hair since her shampoo, but right now it looks like she just stepped out and had her hair shampooed because it looks very soft and shiny. And that's another wonderful thing we have, is a lot of products to do the things that we need to do.
There you go.
All right, let's do a 360. Let them see the difference from the curly now to this look.